Welcome back to my channel, Button and Pip. I'm Adele and my channel is all about my dressmaking journey. So if that's something that you enjoy, please subscribe to my channel and have a look back at my other videos. Now today is all about reviewing 2019 and a little bit of chat about what 2020 holds as well. Now I'm going to be following a set of questions that were given to me by Romy from the channel Romy Sews. I'll pop a little link below so that you can go and have a look at her channel. She's given me 5 questions all about 2019 and 5 questions that I'm going to answer about 2020. So I apologise if I keep looking down because I've actually got them written down here. But I'm really excited actually to review what actually 2019 held because it was a mad year actually, and it was the year that my YouTube channel really sort of shot off and I really took it seriously this year. Well, I keep saying this year, I still can't get my head around 2020, writing it on the calendar, writing it on the board at school. It feels really strange. But yeah, 2019 was a really crazy year and I just loved every moment of it. So I'm actually really excited today to look back. So let me just get straight in. So Romy asked me, first of all, what was my favourite make of 2019? Now, I had some favourites, and what I'm going to do is pop up some pictures as I'm talking. So I had some favourites. One of my favourites, but it wasn't my top make, was my coat. Oh my goodness, that was it was a big challenge to make that coat, and it was very close to being one of my favourite garments. I never thought that I actually would make a full lined, full wool coat, and it came together so much easier than I thought it was going to be. When I sat down and started it, I thought, oh my goodness, it's going to take me months to make this. But once I actually got started and got in the flow of it, I really actually enjoyed making it. The lining was a bit of a challenge and I learnt some new skills that way, but I really love wearing it, and I'm a little bit afraid to actually wear it because it was such a labour of love that I'm afraid that if I wear it and I get it dirty, that it's just going to wear out. And I shouldn't be thinking like that because I don't think about that in any other of my makes. A lot of my makes actually I wear every day. So I shouldn't be thinking that. I should get it out the wardrobe, especially this winter, and just go full on. But my favourite ultimate make of the year was my Sirocco jumpsuit in the lovely floral scuba, and the reason why that is my favourite make, not because it was a challenge to make, but it was a vision. I saw that fabric online at Colville Fabrics and I instantly knew what I wanted to make and when I was going to wear it. So the Sirocco jumpsuit it's not really a wrap, but it's a faux wrap, so it crosses over at the front and then it's got a lovely sort of pleated bottoms that are so flattering and really actually is very comfortable to wear. And I wore that jumpsuit to a wedding over in Ireland, a family wedding, and I absolutely loved wearing a jumpsuit instead of wearing a dress for once because I just felt so practical. Because it was a mad day actually. We touched down at 10 o'clock, the wedding was at 12, we had to drive from the airport to the wedding, and it was all the way through country lane. So I had my hair done before I actually got on the plane. Then after the wedding, we headed over to another place for the actual party, and the jumpsuit was perfect all day, jumping in and out of the car, jumping in and out and everything. So yeah, I absolutely love that make, and I haven't actually worn it again, which I'm really gutted because it's quite summery. I was going to try and wear it New Year's Eve, but we only had a house party at home and it just seems a little bit too floral, too fun to wear. So I'm looking forward to when it warms up in the spring to wearing that make again. Right, number 2, what is a new pattern that you've enjoyed sewing? Oh, well, 2019 I set out to try lots of new patterns because in previous years to that I'd stuck to the patterns and the pattern companies that I knew of before, and I didn't branch out. So 2019 was the first year that I really set myself a challenge of trying new pattern companies, and I have to say the pattern company that I've really enjoyed, oh actually it's 2. Well, both of them are French for a start. So Deer and Doe, I made their bluette dress as the very first pattern from that pattern company, and I love that pattern. Oh my goodness, it was like princess seams, a button dress, and it's up in the loft at the moment because it's one of my summer sort of garments, but I absolutely love that pattern. And the other one is the one that I'm wearing now, which is I Am Patterns, and this is the zebra pattern. I absolutely love the simplicity of these designs, the way that these pattern manufacturers, these pattern companies write their instructions are amazing. So yeah, it's not really one, I'd say two. Now, number 3, what is a new skill or technique that you've tried? And a lot of these actually have got the same answers, but it was definitely the coat, lining that coat. I have never ever lined any sort of outerwear coats before, and I was a little nervous. So my Hala coat was from Breaking the Pattern company, and like I said in my video about that coat, the lining instructions weren't fabulous because they were pictures to describe what you had to do, and I am completely all down on illustrations. Pictures don't work for me in instructions. I have to be able to see a line drawing to get my head around what I need to do. So that was a real challenge, and I stood here in my sewing room for a good hour, 2 hours trying to work out how to fit that lining. But when it was done, it was a wow moment, and I kind of called my husband and I was like, I've finally done it. Oh, I was so pleased. So that has to be a technique that I take away from 2019 in lining a coat, and I'm not frightened now of lining garments. And I think this year, before I talk about my 2020, but lining will be something that I look forward to. Right, number 4, what was your favourite sewing moment? Now, I feel really bad because I don't have one answer for any of these questions, but first of all, the sewing moment was taking part in the Love Sewing reader review. I could not believe when I got asked to do that. I was gobsmacked, and I was really humbled to be asked to be part of something that big. And what I made was a lovely top that had sort of a pleat at the front. I'll pop some pictures up, and it was an absolutely amazing experience to go along, have my hair, makeup done. I've never had my makeup done before by anybody else, because even on my wedding day I did my own makeup, so that was a real treat. I never had that done. And also just standing there on the photo shoot and just taking a few moments and just enjoying every moment, and it went so quickly, and seeing those photos returned to me and also seeing them in the magazine were just absolutely amazing. So I have to say thank you to all the people at Love Sewing for inviting me along to do that. And another favourite sewing moment has to be all my sewing meetups that I went to in 2019. I went to a few local ones, and I also went to some bigger ones that I'd never been to before, like Sew Brum. That was amazing, meeting loads of people that actually have been watching my YouTube channel and speaking along and chatting away with those people. And the sewing weekend again was an amazing event. Oh my goodness, and also I've forgotten about the dressmakers ball. Wow, that was a night of delight. It was absolutely fabulous. But I couldn't say my word, fabulous. The lovely ladies, Freya and Sarah, and their team at Crafty Sew and Sew put on that amazing event, and I absolutely loved that. Again, just the whole evening of seeing what everybody else had made, and I just loved it. And I can't wait for them to do it again. I really hope that, not this year, but following year, when they do it again, that I actually get a ticket for that. Right, number 5, what sewing challenges did you enjoy taking part in? Now, I didn't actually take part in many sewing challenges because I find sewing challenges really difficult and quite restrictive, to be honest with you. I don't really want to sew for a challenge and make a garment that really I didn't want to make or have in my wardrobe. So I've only actually, I think, joined one challenge, which was the Pattern and Prints challenge, and that simply was because I had that project that month that I wanted to make, so I didn't make it intentionally for that. But yeah, I haven't really joined in any sewing challenges. I tried my Make 9 second year in a row. It didn't work because patterns came out during the year that I liked that weren't there at the start, and I didn't really want to be that restricted to choosing 9 patterns that I had to make. So I'm afraid, Romy, I don't actually have an answer for that. So that is 2019 over and done with. Let's have a little bit of a chat about 2019. 2019, oh my goodness. Is anybody else having this problem of getting around 2020? It just sounds crazy. And I was talking to the kids about when it was the year 2000 and how strange that felt instead of saying 19. Oh. So yeah, 2020, let's go. So the first question is, what three fabrics would you like to liberate from your stash? Now, I don't hold a massive stash of fabrics, but I've picked out 3 that I want to actually have a go with this year. And this is the first one. It's this amazing jersey that I got from Barry's Fabrics in the Sobron meetup. And the reason why I really want to do this one is because I'm going to make matching family swimwear again for our holiday this summer. So I absolutely love that. And I've got, I think, 2 meters of that's going to be absolutely plenty to make 2 swimsuits for the girls, or maybe little tankinis, a swimsuit for me, and something for my husband. Yes, he has agreed to wear the Lion King swimwear. I could take my hat off to him. And now the second one, green. Before, I'd say November, December, I had never worn green before, and it is a colour that I thought I need to explore a little bit more, see if it actually suits me, and I have to say it does, and I love it. So this is some fabric that's in my stash, again from Barry's Fabrics that I picked up on the Sobron. And it was a bargain. I think it was £2 a metre. You may have actually seen this on quite a few people, because that day it seemed to be the fabric of choice for a lot of people. And I've got 2 meters of this, so I think it needs to be some kind of nice dress. It is polyester, and I've heard it does cling a bit staticky, but I think if I wear like a slip underneath, it should be fine. I don't have any specific plans for a pattern with that yet, but I do want to have a go at making something full on green this time. And the final one, well, 2019 was the year of me embracing leopard print. The year before I'd said I would never wear it, and this year I seem to be addicted to it. So I'm hoping to continue that with using up some of my stash. This is from Material Girl Laura, and I want to make a pussy bow blouse from this one. I've actually got the pattern printed out already, so I think that might be an early make, but yeah, I absolutely love that fabric. Right. Number 2, what pattern are you looking forward to making? Now, 2020 is going to be a year that I'm going to sew for others, in particular people in my family. So let me get this pattern and show you. This is the pattern I'm really excited to make, because I want to make this for my girls. It is the Made by Jack's Mum 2 Wild dress, and it's absolutely lovely. Look how many different options it's got. It's a full-on party dress, and I'm going to make this for both of my girls. My eldest girl has chosen to have this made for a wedding in the summer as her wedding dress. I've got some fabric for my younger daughter, so maybe she might want to copy her bigger sister and wear the same dress but in different fabric. But I'm really, really excited to get sewing for my girls. Yeah, that, whoop, I'm chucking everything everywhere. That pattern up there, the new look pattern, I've already had fun making for my eldest daughter. I've already made 3 things with it. So yeah, this year is patterns for others, not for me. I'm going to I'm not going to stop making for myself, but I'm going to try making a little bit less for myself and more for the girls, because I totaled up how many garments I actually made last year. Not just for me, but for completely. And it did come out as 52 garments, so that's almost 1 per week. So I'd love to make more for others. Right, number 3, what sewing event are you excited for? Now, the one sewing event I really, really wanted to go to was the sewing camp that's run by the Crafty Sew and So ladies. But unfortunately, I've had to book my holiday around that date and I can't go anymore. And I'm absolutely gutted, because I'm just going to be completely looking at everybody's photos whilst they're there, and it's going to be such an exciting event. I'm really, really gutted. So, and the sewing event I'm excited for, well, we've got the Manchester Sewing Bee coming up just in February, so that's something I'm really looking forward to. And I really want to go to some of these sewing events that I've gone to before. So Sew Leicester, I'm looking forward to those meetups over the year. I really want to go to Sew Up North again, and also to Sew Brum. I'm not sure about the Sewing Weekender because the summer is absolutely chock-a-block this year with a big holiday. But yeah, I really want to go to sewing meetups. I absolutely love meeting people there. I've met so many lovely people at these sewing meetups that I now call my friends. So yeah, it's going to have to be any sewing meetup I can get to. Right, number 4, what new skill or technique would you like to try? So I was talking before about the fact that I managed to line a coat last year. This year, what I really want to do is more of a tailored jacket, so a blazer. And I have seen the Jessica blazer by Closet Case Patterns. I really like that one, but I would love to make a lovely blazer for the summertime, spring, summer, and something I could even wear for work as well. Yeah, I really want to go more tailoring, more fitting this time. Right, number 5, something that you're looking forward to in 2020. Like I've mentioned, we've got a big holiday. It's going over to Australia to see my sister. She's going to get married in August. So I'm really looking forward to that. I've already started planning. We're going to fly into Brisbane. My sister lives there and we're going to be there for the wedding for the first week, and then the second week we're going to take a bit of a road trip all the way from Brisbane down to Sydney. So that's really exciting. I've got my places booked for that already. Just what's happening in Australia at the moment, I can't not talk about this. It does break my heart. I just can't believe what's happening out there at the moment, and my sister's safe at the moment, so that's really good to know. So anybody that watches this over in Australia, really in my thoughts, and I'm so sorry with what's happening there at the moment, and I hope you get all the support. And somebody actually contacted me today talking about sewing for the various wildlife projects out there, and last year I set up a little sewing club at school. We are still in our practice, so there's still lots of practicing to be done, but I really hope that some of the older students in my sewing club might like to join in and make some garments that we could send over. I'm going to tweet to them next week when I actually see them. So yeah, I don't know what more I can say because it's just heartbreaking. It's just heartbreaking. Oh, what a sad thing to end on. But yeah, there is my review of 2019, which was just amazing. I am so cheesy sometimes, going amazing. But yeah, I absolutely loved it, and I met so many lovely people in 2019, and I got to do so many amazing things. And 2020, what do you hold? I just have a philosophy that I'm just going to go straight forward and forget what's in the past, move on, and just go for whatever comes my way. But yeah, thank you for popping along today, watching my video. If you like my video, please give it a good thumbs up and have a look back at all my other videos if you haven't. But yeah, thank you ever so much to everybody that supports me. But yeah, hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.